Hey, how you doing, Ignite City? Hey, I wanted to share something that stood out to me in my time with the Lord this morning. I'm doing the Bible reading plan with Ignite City. If you haven't signed up for that, please do. It's a 3-year program, or a 3-year reading plan, I should say, that takes us through the whole Bible. Um, but I'm also doing a 1-year plan on my own. And I was in Genesis chapter 47 today, and in verse 9 it said this about Jacob, where Jacob said this to Pharaoh. Jacob has been moved into Egypt. He and the family, he and his massive family, have all been saved from the famine. Joseph has revealed who he really was. So there's this reconciliation that's happened. But this is how Jacob describes his life. And so it says this: Jacob said to Pharaoh, my pilgrimage has lasted 130 years. He used the word pilgrimage to describe his life. I loved that. It wasn't just days to be lived or days to get through. It wasn't just years. It was my pilgrimage. And so I looked up that word pilgrimage. The basic meaning of it is to sojourn or to dwell as a resident alien, to live temporarily. But here's the part that interesting. It's not about travel. It's about identity. It's with regards to, okay, so he's on a pilgrimage with God. It's not just, again, it's not just getting from one place to the other. It's who he's becoming in those 130 years. That's how I understand it. So, friends, when we're describing our life to others, when we're describing our lives, I don't think we should just sit there and go, and maybe this isn't the question to ask. I've been told don't ask women this question. I think it's okay to ask the question. I usually word it, how young are you, regardless if it's a man or a woman. But maybe as we're describing our life, instead of just saying, hey, I'm this old, what if we were to say, my pilgrimage has lasted thus far, for me, my pilgrimage has lasted 51 years. 51 years. But it's my pilgrimage. It's not just birthday to birthday to birthday, and then there's stuff in between. But it's me walking with the Lord. It's me walking, having this love affair with Jesus, abiding with him every day. But it's me on pilgrimage with him. And it hit me, friends. That's why I believe that Jesus invites us to follow him, not just believe in him, not just get saved, not just get to go to heaven. He invites us to follow. Friends, that's the invitation. He wants us to follow him. In other words, he wants us to be on pilgrimage with him. Friends, this place, this world, as beautiful as it can be, is also a harsh place to live. But friends, we're pilgrims. This is not home. It is for now, but the best is yet to come. So we're on pilgrimage. We're sojourners, and we need to look at it that way. Because if we stake everything we are about and everything we have in right now, friends, I think we would start to pull back on the mission that Jesus has called us to do, to live in this love affair with him, this trust in him, taking the steps of faith that require us to trust him even if we don't see what's going to come about, but also to live by faith in the day to day, noticing his provisions, living according to those provisions, and waiting upon him for the rest of it. Not trying to fix things on our own, but we trust in the promises of God. We're on pilgrimage with him, but we're sojourners. So I just thought that was just such a powerful way to describe life. And I, I hope I remember to say this when someone says, hey, how old are you? My pilgrimage thus far has been 51 years, because I don't want to disassociate my walk with the Lord from the days that I've been able to live. Therefore, it's a pilgrimage. It's a journey, which means I'm also in process. And praise the Lord that he's faithful with us and he's present with us in his process. So I just wanted to encourage you with that, friends. We're on a pilgrimage with Jesus, and it's awesome. So hope this is helpful, convicting, encouraging, whatever's necessary. Love you guys more than you know. We'll see you soon.